Hello and welcome to our newest episode of our CHC expert interviews. My name is Stefan Poschik from CHC Corporate Health Consulting, and today I have a really interesting guest speaker, and I'm really curious about the next couple of minutes because she has already tremendous experience in life, but also as an entrepreneur and in the corporate world. And so, hello and welcome, Patricia. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So my name is Patricia Ojeda, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity, Stefan. My name is, as you say, Patricia Ojeda. At the beginning of my age, it looks like everyone was talking related with project management office. And after some specific issues in my life, now it's a positive mental outlook.
Very.
So, and my business is PMO business.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So, Patricia, let's start right into this. You have tremendous experience in coaching leaders, decision makers, people who have a lot of responsibilities. So, what do you think about coaching for entrepreneurs, and why do you think it is important?
Being an entrepreneur is a way of life. If at the moment that the entrepreneur is successful, usually happen that they have been failed many times. So it's very important to be coached when you are an entrepreneur, because you have to empower yourself sometimes because you are solopreneur many times. And also the resiliency is very important. It's a factor that everyone has to be very aware of that. And the coach will help you to get over obstacles and learn and take responsibility about them. Because at the moment that we assume the responsibility, we know what is going on, and we are always ready to get over it.
Awesome, definitely. Yeah, I see this in so many cases, and I definitely waited way too long when I started my entrepreneurial journey over 20 years ago to start with a coach or to start with a mentor. Because especially at my beginnings, I thought I don't need a coach. Then I thought I cannot afford a coach, what was basically one of my most expensive failures, because I should have used a coach to save so much money with failures I could have avoided. So I definitely know what you are talking about. So Patricia, you mentioned a coach should help or can entrepreneurs overcome obstacles. And we already talked before this interview, and I know you already have to overcome a lot of obstacles. So what is needed to overcome obstacles? How can entrepreneurs approach this?
First of all, the recognition of something is there is a stopper in your life or in your career or in your business. Take responsibility about that and improve your resiliency. Let me give you two examples. I'm a very lucky person, and I am a diversity visa lottery winner. So I came to the United States with every paper, but I don't have credit score. So I was not able to, I had the money, but I had no possibility to rent an apartment.
Okay.
So I have accent, as you can see, as you can hear, but I recognize that I have to, in that moment, it was very important to, okay, face it and talk with the owners of the properties and say, listen, I have all my papers, I'm totally legal in this country, but I don't have credit score. Could you please give me a favor and rent me an apartment? That is the first thing. I assume the situation, see what are the possibilities, and move forward. And I was able to do it, and today I'm still in connection with this person. He rent me my first apartment.
Really? That's awesome. That's really
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The second is when you have a personal issue. I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor. And one of the things that I recognize is if you are in that situation, you have to assume the situation and said, okay, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do the business or I'm gonna take care of myself. There is no business if you are not okay.
I love
So,
this statement. Yes, I love this statement. Yeah.
so if you're okay, perfect. So I dedicate myself to get over, recover myself from the stage 4 cancer. And it wasn't easy, but I guess my resiliency is very strong. And I decided after that to reinvent myself. Okay, what I really love to do, I really love coaching. I really love mentor people. I have a bunch of experience. I can help a lot of people with that. Okay, let's do it. And that is my business today, helping other people to get over situations.
Yeah, I love it. I just love this story because the energy and the experience you can share is on a completely different level. So what
Yes.
I liked what you just said is also this part of you need to have courage and to overcome certain things, or also to attack obstacles, or also to say, yes, of course, I have a problem here, privately or business wise or financially. So what are your experiences on how to develop this courage, or to start attack these things?
It's very interesting because one of my talks last year was designer by challenge. And I was challenged to design something to get back on my feet again.
Yeah.
And for me, as a person who is coming from information technology, marketing, and a lot of research, was okay. So I have to go out. I live in Florida. The weather is terribly hot and don't know how to wear wigs. Okay, this is my hair now, but in that moment I have no hair. And I saw a person with a hat, and it was very interesting because it's something that the people use for the costume parties. Mm-hmm. It's a hat with a half wig. Mm-hmm. So I used all my intelligence and my background in research, design thinking to create a hat with detachable wigs. So I was able to go to the different business with different hats and wear my style, you know? Yeah. And that is something that it was the energy and the motivation to get out. Yeah. And that is something that is very important for everyone, because I'm coming from a country where the hyperinflation is a common thing, okay? Mm-hmm. And today, many entrepreneurs are worried, but it's a hyperinflation. Don't worry, you're gonna make it. So
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for sharing this. I really appreciate this. Patricia, you already said something really, really cool. There is no business when you are not okay. So why is health important for you or for an entrepreneur? I mean, basically the answer you already gave, but I want to dig a little bit deeper here.
I remember that your business is related with the corporate health. Yep. And when I go to, as a management consultant, usually happen that I go to talk with leaders, and I ends up helping them how to do meditation, or how to put in different boxes the situation that they are dealing with. And in the corporate health, the problems are something that we build along the time. It's not something that is happening like that. Okay, so the corporate health is related with, if you have a financial manager who has personal problems and make a mistake in the financial of the company, that is a bad corporate health.
True.
And in this moment, many companies are asking to their employees to do yoga, to do meditation. But if you don't have a consistent processes in the company,
Mm-hmm.
there is no meditation, there is no stress level low, because you have to be consistent with the human and the processes on the company. So that is the corporate health that I know that you do, which is amazing. And that we, in my case, as a management consultant or as an entrepreneur coach or mentor, I said, if you're okay, your company is going to be okay. If not, forget it.
Yeah, definitely. I see this in so many companies, and you can have tremendous corporate wellness opportunities or offerings, but when the processes in the company are not healthy, or when, for example, the leadership communication or the communication in general between employees or the leadership team to the employee is destructive, you can offer whatever you want to offer in a company. You will not have healthy employees. Yeah.
The micromanagement is an issue. The problem with the envy in the specific environments, the problem with the diversity and inclusion sometimes is an issue in companies.
Yeah.
So, and that is not just because I have a conversation the other day with a person who said, "Oh, but we are in a digital transformation, but we're dealing with the people." But the digital transformation is a transformation of the person as well.
True. Yes, so, that's true.
You have to help them at a personal level in the corporate environment. But definitely the corporate health is the best thing to get a corporate educated and healthy corporation. Corporate health is very important.
Yeah, definitely. So let's jump one more time to the entrepreneur, not from the corporations, but to the entrepreneurs. So how do you think a healthy business from an entrepreneurial perspective should look like in this tough economy, what we are facing now, where all this negative stuff is coming to them from the media, from social media, inflation and recession and everything is bad. But actually, okay, there are healthy businesses. So what do you think is necessary to have a healthy business at the moment?
The ability to recognize what is good and what is a bad message. Because there is a lot of, the media usually is created to make you afraid about what is going on. And if you're an entrepreneur, you are not afraid to take a stand and move forward to get your goals on the business or in your specific job. So the ability to step back and see what is going on, see the big picture, and then go through the solution of the situation or the problem. That is one thing for the entrepreneurs. When you're in the middle of the stress situation, you have to be able to stop, breathe in, and see what is going on.
Yeah.
Not everything is a bad thing, but you have to be able to recognize it.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. And it's definitely not possible when you are just in a hurry and when you are just in a grind, when you do not stop, take a step back and have an other view of all these things. Yeah. And I think this is also a reason why experts like you are so interesting or so important, because when somebody is in such a grind or such a hurry, it seems often it's hard to get an outside perspective or to have this step back. And I think this is also something what makes coaches or mentors so valuable, because they help the entrepreneurs to get an outside view and to see, oh, here is a door, but they are so focused on the closed door on this side that they don't see what's going on here, or they don't see the opportunity anymore.
Yes. That is very important to, I learned to see the good and expect the best, okay?
Yeah.
But I am myself an entrepreneur, and I usually wear different hats. Okay, when a hat is a little uncomfortable, okay, that is a moment to delegate. Because that is the reality. Says, okay, I was in a moment doing everything. I said, hey, come on, there is a virtual assistant. I'm not going to break my budget. So let's do something with a virtual assistant. Let's do cooperation. I can help somebody else, and the other person is going to help me to run my business. Okay, let's do that. It's a moment that when you're a person who's coming from the corporate world and become an entrepreneur and help other entrepreneurs, there is today the share economy, the back and forth is amazing because it's a win-win.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
So we learn in the corporate world, oh, you have to win-win situation, but after we kill the client with the contract,
have no problems anymore, right? No clients, no problems anymore.
We kill the client with the contract. We kill the client with the contract, and now it's a win-win situation. No, it's not like that. Find what is win-win for a situation. Okay, usually is related with a contract with clients. It's a win-win because you get your quota, and your client get the service or whatever they are buying to you. In the entrepreneur, there are different kind of situations that when it's a win-win situation. Happen that in this economy, we have to learn how to have a win-win situation, sharing sometimes the expertise and help each other out to run our business.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. Yeah, Patricia, I see we could go on and on and on and on, and I'm 100% sure that a lot of people want to connect with you and want to stay in contact with you. So before we wrap this up and end here, what is a best way to connect with you, or how can the people who hear this interview reach out to you and connect with you?
The best way is through LinkedIn. Look for me, Patricia Monica Ojeda. It's easy. It is Ojeda, Ojeda. And Google my name, Patricia Monica Ojeda. You're going to see my Patricia Monica Ojeda on LinkedIn, usually the first, and then PM, PS Patricia, MS Monica _ Ojeda at Instagram.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have many other places, but easy is LinkedIn.
Okay, that's perfect. Patricia, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your time. And thank you for sharing your personal story, but also all these experiences you have already in the business world, in the corporate and entrepreneurial world. And thanks again. And for all the listeners out there, I hope you took notes. You see, I already took a bunch of notes again, and I will definitely do what Patricia told right now, and I will implement it in my business. And I wish you a lot of success on a great and awesome time.
Thank you.
Thank you.